The Chicago Bulls announced their inaugural Ring of Honor players and team. And they got a few more people's added up in there. Y'all know me and CDubb gonna talk about it. Talk about did they miss anything? But y'all know you gotta hear the music first.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm with my dog CDubb. How you doing, boy?
Hey, what up, man? They talking about Ring of Honor. What we talking about, man?
Ring of Honor. Did the
What's that?
Chicago Bulls get it right? Hey, make sure, since you're tuning in today, that you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. So every time we drop, you be one of the first ones to know. Now the Chicago Bulls, CDubb, they announced their inaugural Ring of Honor. Excuse me. 13 people made it, and one team was listed. They had Jerry Sloan, Chet Walker, Tex Winter, Artis Gilmore, of course, MJ, Pippen, Rodman, Jerry Krause, Bob Love, Phil Jackson, Johnny Red Kerr, Dick Klein, Tony Kukoc, and they show love to the 95-96 team. CDubb, before we get into everything, I got to lay out the criteria for everybody so they can understand why these people were selected into the Ring of Honor in the first place. So the criteria reads directly from the Chicago Bulls website. Players must have spent 3 seasons with the team. Players must have retired from basketball and be retired for at least 3 years. The staff must have made significant contributions to the Bulls. Staff must have made an impact on championship or league awards. All honorees must have significant achievements with the Bulls, made a meaningful contribution to team success, or hold records that have sustained throughout team history. All honorees must have demonstrated exceptional character and integrity on and off the court. Sorry, Ben Gordon, you ain't making this, my boy. But we gonna keep it going. And this first class, this is the disclaimer from the Chicago Bulls, CDubb. The first class, in addition to the general evaluation criteria, all individual players have been honored by the Basketball Hall of Fame or have their retirement banners raised at the United Center. What's your initial reaction? I know that was a mouthful.
Hey, man, I love it what the Chicago Bulls doing here, showing a little respect, showing a little props, giving a little love to the Chicago Bulls family, because I just don't want to say players. The Chicago Bulls family that made excellent contributions to the Chicago Bulls franchise. I love the list. If you're gonna start this, you absolutely got to have Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. They just got to be on there. I think also you got to have Phil Jackson, no doubt about it. Dennis Rodman. It's debate. I'm not mad about it, but it's the second three-peat. You might want to think about putting Horace Grant or somebody on there, but they're gonna get on there. But I ain't got no problem with the rest of these guys. Artis Gilmore. I know we missing what's my man who Norm Van Leer. He'll probably get a chance to get on this. He probably should have had some a spot this time just to show some respect. Get Norm Van Leer, especially with his contributions on the broadcast, and he should have definitely got a chance to get on there. But it's going to be interesting to see who's going to be the next list. That's going to be more interesting because I'm good with all this. And then when you think about the sole team that if you was going to pick one team to start it out, you probably have to debate the first championship with that 72-10, 95-96 team. But I'm cool with the 95 and 96 team because they set records and it's still the best team ever in basketball.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the list initially. I think that, hey, it's not going to be giving you the whole Thanksgiving meal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just for an analogy to put out there. Initially, the list or the Ring of Honor that's going to be, introduced to the fan base and placed around the United Center, it's not going to include everybody. You have to prepare this strategically so you can mention other guys and teams along down the road. So I'm not too mad at it. I do like all the players that were mentioned on the list. I can't really disagree with it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you just want to keep it, not have so many people on there. Because if we keeping it a buck, us as Bulls fans, we could be like, man, what about him? What about
Yeah,
him? What about him? Or what
yeah.
about this team? So speaking on that, that's the way I'm gonna go, CDubb. I ain't
What
gonna
up?
lie to you though. You said 95, 96 championship team was on there, and you was cool with it. I am too. But what about the team that gave you your first ever championship to introduce the inaugural,
Oh, yeah,
introduction to the Ring of Honor? That's your 91 championship. I do
yeah.
understand it from the 95, 96 perspective because that's still the greatest team in NBA history, even though the Golden State broke the regular season record. They
They
didn't
didn't.
compete.
Yeah.
So we don't even care about it. Right here in Chicago, we got the best team in NBA history because we completed the deal. We put it
Yeah.
on wax during the regular season and went through the playoffs
No, bro.
spanking mugs, and we got the job done. You know what I'm saying? The Golden State Warriors, unfortunately, couldn't get it done. But see, Doug, I do got to ask you.
What up?
I'm going to list these two guys, and I don't know. I just feel like they should have been in the first, first wave.
Okay.
Look, everybody might not agree. I don't give a damn. Put it in the comments and we can chop it up and let me know why.
Let me
But
talk
I
to
say,
me.
man, look, one person who I believe should have been in the inaugural, and it might sound crazy, CDubb. I don't care. It's John Paxson. This is a guy that played with you, won championships with you, and then came and helped you at least get the youngest MVP in NBA history and become a number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference that was dominated by LeBron James. So when we talk about the players aspect of it, he played and helped you contribute to a championship. I know that you didn't get a championship when he was running the things as the GM and the president of basketball operations, but that still count for team success.
Yes.
I don't know. And then one just last quick one, I'm going to say Bill Cartwright, just to throw him another name out there, played with the Knicks initially, and then came on to the Chicago Bulls before he moved on again. But he still won championships, bro. But the case I'm going to make the most for is John Paxson. Who you feel like is missing from this first inaugural Ring of Honor?
Can I surprise you and think that it's pretty much perfect to me? Because those are the headlines. You got Mike, which is automatic. You got Scottie Pippen. You got Dennis Rodman, who's just a superstar.
Of course.
He's an idol. Then you got Tony Kukoc. I think that's what you looked at. And then you looked at John Paxson. Am I wrong? And you looked at John Paxson and you looked at who did you say the other person did you say?
I said Bill Cartwright.
Bill Cartwright. So when I look at that, do you think who made a better contribution on the floor? Is it John Paxson or Tony Kukoc? I'm going to go with Tony Kukoc. When you look at Tony Kukoc and Bill Cartwright, I respect Bill Cartwright, bro. But I'm going to have to go with Tony Kukoc.
And I'm gonna give you both of those on the court. But they mentioned in the criteria that it was on and off the court. So I gotta look at, or you know what I'm saying, on the court. The stats don't look pretty with John Paxson. Let's just keep it a buck.
Okay.
It's not that great. So Tony Kukoc get the nod over that. But this man played for you, retired, came in and put up some talented and productive teams. So where you was able to get the youngest MVP in NBA history, my boy.
Hey, he did a lot of good, nephew. But he also did a lot of bad as a general manager. Did you take that into account, nephew?
I get you.
You know what I'm saying? So they thinking like, hold on, he might get booed at the ceremony.
Ain't no way. Oh, yeah, because wasn't he the goofball Jamal that traded Derrick Rose too?
He definitely did. Do you want somebody booing him at the ceremony?
Let him boo him. Because he needs to hear it.
Eventually, he will get on this, Walker. He will be on there for sure. But they didn't want to ruin this one with any type of negative reaction.
I'm just saying, I feel like he deserved a little love.
Definitely, you're not the first one, bro. Not the first
one. Yeah, I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at that.
Hey, I'll tell you one. Let me tell you one. Jerry Reinsdorf. He not on there.
We not putting the owner on there.
He the owner. He can't put the owner.
How the owner gonna introduce him, induct himself?
He paid the paychecks. He get them paid.
The owner can't give himself credit. I'm just saying. The owner can't give himself credit. He ain't even want to let the last dance continue. We wanted one more dance.
No, bro. Jerry Krause, they better not boo him because rest in peace. They bet y'all.
Yeah,
Hey, Chicago.
You gotta give me.
Hey, y'all better not, bro. Y'all
do
bet now. I
not
know
boo
how y'all
Jerry
be.
Krause, bro.
I know how y'all is. Don't y'all do it, bro. Show some respect.
Facts.
Bro.
Show everybody on that in the Ring of Honor some love. I just wanted to make a quick case for John Paxson. I'm just saying. He did it on and off the court. That's all I'm saying.
Nephew, you know what he did at the end of this tenure, nephew. You know people mad at him, nephew. They don't want to ruin that presentation, gang. They don't want to ruin it, bro. They want to be as perfect as possible.
They definitely gonna, let the introduction be as perfect as possible. It ain't gonna be all the way perfect. It's still gonna be some boo-hoos and ha-has.
Hey, it's gonna be a lot of boos in the coming years.
It is. Now they said that this is gonna be something that they trying to implement. You know what I'm saying? As things go on within the history of the Chicago Bulls. You got a couple players that you want to name who you think is coming next in the Ring of Honor?
Next. Oh, good question. I went doodling names. Once I heard this, I just got to writing. I probably wrote like 2 pages. But next, I think who has to be on there. Matter of fact, you could just go and pick from any of those championship teams and get those guys on here, which they probably do. Take 2 or 3 from each championship team. I'll tell you, the next team is going to be that 91 team, nephew. It's going to be that. It got to be the 91 team.
It better be.
Luol Deng better be on the next one. Kurt Heinrich
better be
on the next one.
Better be.
Now, I do have some dicey ones, nephew. Jamal Crawford. He had great 3 years, nephew. Crawford got to get up there, bro. Jamal Crawford.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Decline on bro. No. No. It ain't happening.
Can I interest you in Ben Gordon?
I was, initially I was thinking about it. But criteria point number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, criteria point, bullet point number 6. All honorees must have demonstrated exceptional character and integrity both on and off the court throughout their playing career and retirement.
Ben Gordon
is. What you mean? When he just beating up people not a couple months ago?
Oh, yeah.
He definitely just caught himself a charge. Ben Gordon.
Are we gonna forget about that Boston Celtics series? You cannot forget about that series.
I don't give a damn. I just gave you the criteria. That's what the criteria say. I know what he did in the Bulls uniform, but no, sir.
Here go a tough one.
Sir.
Here go a tough one for you, and this is serious. Paul Gasol. Tell me what you think.
I think that's really good.
You sure?
I think that's really good.
He makes an all-star team every year. They went to the playoffs. I think they won 1 round. Or did they go to the second round? They did with Joakim. Did they with Joakim? I think they went to the second round with him and Joakim. Wait, what the hell am I thinking? Joakim, what is wrong with me?
Right. I'm still waiting on you to get to it, man.
Joakim better be on this list for next year. He better be.
And Paul Gasol is not eligible. He did not play 3 seasons for the Chicago Bulls.
What, he played 2?
Only
Damn, 2. Paul.
So he would not. And I was going to add on, I believe Paul Gasol is a Lakers guy. I would not include him in that.
Just because of that?
I would not include him in that.
I will honor that.
He's a Lakers guy.
He a Laker.
The other guy you said, you cannot go into the next class of the Ring of Honor without the epitome of what Chicago Bulls basketball needs to be about and what the Chicago Bulls are missing today.
Yes.
Heart, toughness, passion, effort, every single play. He was one of the few that went against LeBron James. One of the few. He put it on notice. Who the hell want to go to Cleveland?
Oh,
hey,
bro.
Ever since then, I was real young pup. I still don't want to go to Cleveland.
Nephew, I got another one, and I think this is a must-have for next year. Norm Van Leer got to be on there next year.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. You got to get that guy in there.
You got to
sure.
get Norm Van Leer for sure. But he go a difficult one. Yeah, you know, it's the tail end of his season of his career. But the Iceman George Gervin played for the Chicago Bulls, nephew. Do you see him as a career San Antonio Spur? Is you willing to put him on a ring of fame? Is he that great?
He was great. But decline. He's not a Chicago Bull. He's not a Chicago Bull in the eyes of the historians. They're gonna look at him and they're gonna see black and gray.
Yeah,
That's black and silver. Whatever is it, I don't give a damn. It's a Spurs uniform. It's not a Chicago Bulls game.
So you agree with me that the must-have? We got 5 must-haves. You must have the 91 Bulls team.
1.
You must have Joakim Noah. You
2.
must have Luol Deng.
3.
And you must have Kurt Heinrich. And
4.
maybe you could pick a couple, Horace Grant.
Oh, yeah, and Van Leer you mentioned. That's 5.
And Norm Van Leer, yeah. And you gonna get, who is some of from the championship teams that must be on here? Because they're gonna get some. Horace Grant.
I mean, would you consider BJ Armstrong?
Yeah, he won 3. Yeah. That's tough. But is it anything
did the
better than
accolades
BJ?
add up? Because that's
he went to All-Star game.
Because that's what's hurt in my discussion with John Paxson. The accolades didn't add up. Yes, he won championships, but I don't believe he had an All-Star game.
BJ did. He had an All-Star game for sure.
Okay.
When Mike
then
was
the
out,
accolades count up in favor for BJ.
So
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at
Stacey
that.
King. Stacey King.
Man, on and off the court. Somebody bring it in. On and on the court. On and off the
Stacey, boy. Get Stacey in there, bro.
On and off the court. Come on, y'all.
What you think?
He's been doing radio for the Bulls forever.
You think it's a must? I'm gonna put that as a must.
It's a must for me, bro.
It's a must.
It's a must.
Stacey,
that's all I gotta say, bro. Hey, you gotta get my man's in there.
Yes, it ain't just the playing. It's the broadcaster. He's the best commentator calling games in the NBA. I'm sorry.
Bro. Except Mike Breen. Mike Breen with the bang. I gotta get
bang. Yeah, he called.
That should be bang bro.
Kevin Harlan, he called too.
Yeah, that's true. Before we go, CDubb, just to mention for the people that's wondering when all this will be revealed, that will be January 12th against the Golden State Warriors. What you think about that game? That's a good opponent.
They ain't that good no more. It's all right.
I would have went the old way. I would have went the old way. I would have went
smack in the face though, nephew. Before
I would have
went
the Knicks.
It's a good smack in the face. No, I think it's very strategically good because you got this 73-19 coming in, and they didn't finish it. And we getting ready to put
that's the great point. And you revealed a 95-96 team.
Oh, bro. And now they better say the greatest team of all time in front of the Golden State Warriors.
Bro, and then Steph go out for 50. Come on now.
You know he is.
Hell you talking about?
You know
then Steph go out for 50.
Yeah. Oh, Draymond gonna punch the shit out of somebody.
Draymond probably will still be suspended. Stupid ass boy. What are you doing? My God, CDubb, get the people your final thoughts, man.
Hey, this was fun, man. It's gonna be an interesting ceremony. I can't wait now. I kind of want to see it now. Hey, thanks for all your support, man. We moving along. It's been great support with the channel. We trying to get to that 5K, man. Thank you. We appreciate y'all, man.
Definitely appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as well, giving y'all live calls and the latest Chicago Bulls updates and news. This is another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast. I'm Bobby. That's CDubb. We're going to catch y'all on the next one for sure.
Cognac. Gang.